What a spectacular 4th of July. For all of you in the weight loss industry, brick and mortar stores that are providing services, I'm not talking about MLM, I'm talking about you run ads, people call, they walk in, you close them, you provide on-site support and services. What a great time to be in this business right now. I got to tell you, this is my, I think, 27th, somewhere in the neighborhood, 27th or 28th holiday, July 4th holiday. I'm going to tell you one predictor of what third and fourth quarter are going to smell like. It all depends on what is going on by the 4th of July, and the tone gets set for the balance of the year. And I got to tell you, I don't remember a 4th of July that's been as big and as spectacular. Now, I'm talking about nationwide. I'm talking about what happened in my neighborhood. Because in my neighborhood, everybody's blowing off blackjack firecrackers in a trash can late last night after the big fireworks were done. I'm talking about spectacular events, travelers, vacationers, people dropping money on things. The stock market closed at a record setting on a half day on Tuesday or on Monday. All the signs are there. Credit's never been more available, even to people with little to no, with poor to moderate credit scores. It has just never been a better time. So why am I bringing this up? I want to talk to two audiences right now. One, I want to talk to you if you are a staff counselor, a sales advisor, a weight loss counselor of some sort, where your job is to convert leads into appointments, appointments into presentations, presentations into sales, sales into high quality customer service, and then referrals from there. I want to talk to you, and then I want to talk to the person that's hired you. So let's first talk about those of you that are in the trade that are doing this right now, that you make your stock and trade, you make your money selling weight loss programs. I have spent my entire career working in this industry, working with 25 to, I'd say, 35-year-old women. Very accomplished, motivated, excited, competent women that haven't always been handed the best situation on a personal side, that have made it happen. And it is an inspiring thing to see. I work with very few men. I have always worked with very few men. It's always been women in this field that have been incredibly successful. You know, you only hear about a couple of them. The woman who founded Slimgenics, which if you're not familiar with that, you will be soon. They are exploding. They're in 4 or 5 markets now. Obviously, we've all heard of Jenny Craig, who went so far as to go to Australia to get started to work out her non-compete. So whoever it was she was working for prior to that wasn't able to I think it was Nutrisystem actually, wasn't able to extend their arm after her. But I watch women that I worked with even 20 years ago, 25 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, the incredible acceleration they've all had by using the very principles, the approaches, the techniques that we talk about. Now, I know you're thinking, you know, you don't understand, Phil. In our center, we have a problem with spouse objection, money objection, the phone's not ringing, we're not getting any referrals, credit approvals aren't real prevalent. You know what? That's got nothing to do with anything. This is about your skill set. Why is it a whole bunch of other people are doing the exact same thing you're having a problem with and doing it successfully and accumulating success and accumulating wealth and accumulating a comfortable living, a confident living, a living that they control? I'm going to call a spade here. Most of the people that I work with, most of the women that we work with, that I've worked with over time, they got maybe a year or two of college under their belt. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I've got a lot of people with masters and doctorates and bachelors and associates and all that. But it seems like the ones that really take off, a little bit of college under their belt. Maybe they're raising kids on their own. Or they're with someone that is not necessarily the best situation. That maybe their upbringing wasn't really conducive or success-oriented. Those are the people that seem to be really making it happen. I can think of a number of women right now that I love following. I love seeing what they're doing. in terms of starting their own business, managing their own businesses, building giant homes, taking exotic vacations, more importantly, being able to provide for their sons and daughters. And now I'm watching people provide for parents that maybe have fallen into an unfortunate situation, or they're just in such a capable environment that they're able to do that. But it's all about skill set. You need to get the skills to overcome these things. So the question ends up being, and here's the message for your ownership, how fast do you want to start enjoying the benefits of learning those skills? You can slug it out for the next year and figure out how to overcome the spouse objection, or people work with us in a matter of 20 minutes, get tools to overcome spouse objections that they haven't had before. We deal with thousands and thousands and thousands of presentations in very short periods of time. We can tell you what consumer behavior is like. We can tell you why your leads dropped off after 2 years if you just opened. We can tell you why you're not getting any referrals. More importantly, not only can we tell you those things, we have a solution to fix those things. So if you are a physician, a chiropractor, a franchise investor, you own and operate a weight loss offering, you maybe have to have it as ancillary services to your existing practice or clinic. You have a health and wellness offering where you have added weight loss, or you've had weight loss in the past and it seems to be struggling. We can walk you through some of the metrics that others are achieving, see if there's something we can do to improve, but we'll be straight with you. We can only help about a third of the people that we work with. So as we look at, let me come back to the way the rest of this year is going to smell like. When I look at this incredible success that has led into the July 4th holiday, this tells me, just based on what I've seen and heard and experienced in this industry, with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of locations, multiple brands, various economic situations. But I can tell you, when the economy is hot around the 4th, it is going to be explosive by the time we get to the holidays. So reap while the sun shines, baby. The back-to-school season starts next week. I already saw my first back-to-school ad. Still have 2 kids in school, but the stress already occurred. They still have 8 more weeks till school starts, but I'm already stressed out about it. So if you want to get more information on how we may or may not be able to help you, click us or call us. Have a great day. We will have our powertrain tomorrow at 1 o'clock.